Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start going through case number 16, which is another large case, as evidenced by my background being different. And so up first we have, let's see, I'm not sure what's first because I need to figure that out here in just a second. Up first is Saratov approach. On DVD. I don't know if I've showed this copy of Saw 1 yet. It has 2 discs that look pretty much identical. And then here's another Blu-ray for Saw 1. There's a little hair on this that's probably bothering me. Then we have a 2-disc version of Saw 2 with a alternate Blu-ray for that. Same with Saw 3 and an alternate Blu-ray. Here's a Saw 4 Blu-ray. It's been added recently. Let's see. Saw 5 recently added Blu-ray. Saw 6 Blu-ray. I think. Is that Saw 6? No, Saw 7. My bad. Okay. And I don't think I've shown the disc for Saw 10 yet. So the Blu-ray and the DVD both look the same. You can skip the next few because I've showed them before. We have Schindler's List. What else is new here? Scooby-Doo and Crypto 2. I don't recall showing that one before. Showed most of my Scooby-Doo stuff before, but not all of it. I don't think I've shown these for What's New Scooby-Doo Season 3. There. At this point, I should take out the next row because I'll be show these, I think. More recently, I got this one from the last time that I did a collection update for Blu-ray for Scream 4. Let's see, Blu-ray and 4K for Scream 5, and just a DVD for 6 so far. I also have a DVD for Scream 5, but I think I showed that last time. I'm not going to show it this time. Then we have C-Lab Season 1, Searching on DVD. Seven Psychopaths. I can just get a larger portion of this. Showed it already. This one. Shaggy Dog. I know I've showed all my Sharknado stuff before, so I can go ahead and put those all away. Same as Shark Tale. Shawshank Redemption here. Showed all my Sherlock Holmes stuff before. Now the next section here. It's a little trickier waiting to do these types of videos before sorting a case, because it takes a little bit more attention to detail, remembering what I've shown and what I haven't. But seems to be working pretty well so far. And as long as I remember to show new discs as I get them, I should be okay. I got a Blu-ray for The Shining. That's the one with Jack Nicholson, which I like more than the miniseries one, I think. Then we have Shutter Island right here. Let's see. Significant Others, discs 1 and disc 2. Simply 3, all amazed. Sin City 2, Damned to Kill For. I didn't know it was the second movie when I watched it, but somehow I was able to follow the storyline. Single Man. Um, 16 Candles. A good but outdated comedy. Some of the jokes in it no longer would be considered funny, I don't think, but I thought it was pretty funny. So a 4K for Skyscraper, as well as a Blu-ray that looks like the DVD, which I know I've shown previously. A Blu-ray DVD combo for Sleeping Beauty, that's the original animated one. Small Group, the movie. I should check that one out. It sounds cool. Okay, the next new title to be added to this is Some Kind of Hate, and then Some Kind of Wonderful, and then, let's see, Sorcerer's Apprentice on Blu-ray. Sound of Freedom on DVD and Blu-ray, both are identical. Spaceballs, the Blu-ray, didn't know that was a thing. The Spirit, which is filmed in a cool comic booky way. A movie that I plan to watch very soon, Stargate, as well as Stargate Atlantis Rising. Yeah, I plan on watching those shortly after finishing the show that I'm watching, which is Stargate Universe Season 1. Then I have Stargate Atlantis Season 5 of 5. I need to get the other 4. All the Blu-rays look the same. That I will need to get the first 4 seasons of before watching it. Then we have Stargate Arc of Truth and Continuum. And I think for Stargate Universe, I'm going to put it after Continuum. But we'll see. I'm not sure if there's any sort of continuity order that I need to stick with. I think Stargate SG-1 is technically supposed to go in, or is technically supposed to be viewed before Stargate Universe, but I didn't know that until I made a Stargate SG-1 reference in the show. So, whoopsie, my bad. Then we have 7 identical discs for Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 5. And the discs for Season 6 also look the same as that. But I'll go ahead and show one of the discs from Season 6 anyways, just because it's a new season. So, there we go. And I have that entire series now, but I've showed seasons 1 through 4 and 7 previously. So, I'm not sure if I showed my Blu-ray for Star Trek Generations or not. So there it is. And I have 2 Blu-rays for Into Darkness now, because I accidentally got the second one. And I thought that I had just a regular DVD of it, but it turns out I have 3 DVDs and 2 Blu-rays of it, because I've got 2 Blu-ray combos. One has a cool slipcover, so that's the case that I ended up keeping. And we already showed that. Pieces. Just not making a mess. I think I've shown most of my Star Wars discs before, so I may or may not show some here. Depends if I remember showing particular ones or not. We have already skipped disc 1 of Phantom Menace twice because I've got 2 of those. I don't think I've shown this Attack of the Clone disc before. I like how it has Anakin with a red saber. That's cool. But most of these I know I've shown before, so I've put quite a few of these back already. Even though there's more to the Yoda Chronicles than just these 2 episodes, these seem to be the only 2 that were ever put on a disc together. But this continuity of Yoda Chronicles had a 3rd episode, and then they have a new Yoda Chronicles that started after that. But I haven't been able to locate those. Recently got the 4K Blu-ray combo for Solo. I personally kind of enjoyed Solo. I liked learning what the Kessel Run was. I thought that was interesting. I liked seeing how Han and Chewbacca met. And yeah. I'm not sure if I showed this disc or not. It's a storybook and CD for the original trilogy for audiobook purposes. But yeah. Someone on Stargate Universe refuses to call Empire Strikes Back Episode 5 because in release order it'd be Episode 2. But anyway, interesting side note. Then we have Star Wars Ewok Adventures, Caravan of Courage, and The Battle for Endor here. And I know I've already showed my Mandalorian stuff, which I have spaces to triple format I think all 3 seasons, maybe or at least the 2 that I already have. No, all 3 seasons. Okay. Then we have Star Wars Resistance Season 1. All 4 discs look the same. I have a lot of spaces open after Force Awakens because in between Force Awakens and Return of the Jedi falls Resistance Season 2. So I have 4 spaces for that, and then I think 3 for triple formatting due to the tendency for them to put a Blu-ray special feature disc in both the Blu-ray combo and the 4K combo, like that. There's the one for Rise of Skywalker that I have twice. And then Kylo Ren's on the 4K disc, which I think is a pretty cool character to have on there because I like his crossguard saber. Then we have Stephen King's Storm of the Century right here. I already showed all my Stranger Things discs, I think. But let's see. I heard there's going to be like 3 new The Strangers movies coming out. One of which is going to be called The Strangers 2, even though this is clearly the second one. But anyway, I'm looking forward to that because I enjoyed both Strangers and Strangers Prey at Night. So interesting thing with the Strangers Prey at Night has some you would not survive that type moments that people end up surviving. One such is being in the cab of an exploding truck as it's exploding from the cab back. You would not survive that, but apparently one of the killers doesn't care about logic and survives it anyway. So that's weird. Sudden Impact. Okay, I think I've shown all of my Supernatural stuff before, so I can go ahead and put those away. And just in case I haven't, all the discs for the complete series collection look like this with a different color, but the same pattern on it. So yeah, and I think, and judging from the first 3 seasons, if you get them individually, they have Dean and Sam Winchester on there. So yeah, that's out of the Supernatural section here, I think. On season 12 out of 15. Yeah, and I've already showed this particular movie as well, so I can in this one than there was in 15. Like these, I've already shown these. And then we have surrogates. Let's see here. Now I have two different versions of Sweeney Todd because I have one from like the 60s or something like that, and then this Johnny Depp version from 2007. Then we have the sweeter side of life. Blu-ray for Tangled. I heard they might be doing a Tangled live-action remake, and just Rapunzel's hair for the CGI required for that would be expensive for Disney to do. I'm not sure if they're going to want to do that short term, or if they want to wait a little while to rename or rebuild their brand name, because people have been falling off the Disney train lately, I guess. I've already shown all my Taylor Swift album discs. I've got a lot of those. I like most of her music from the Reputation album backwards. Her newer stuff is alright. The Eras tour was very cool. I watched that when it dropped on Disney Plus. And rather enjoyed it. I now have a second version of, or second copy, I should say, of the Ten Commandments movie. This one's a 3-disc edition instead of a 2-disc. The third disc is a 1923 silent film, as it says right there. Let's see. It's weird. And I have a Blu-ray for Terminator 1 and Terminator 2. Now I can watch the theatrical cut because I guess I only have the extended cut beforehand because this one has 2 different runtimes on it and my DVD has just one, the longer of the 2. So I'll have to watch the theatrical cut and see if I can spot anything different. And here's my Blu-ray for Terminator 3. And that is it for this one. That only took about a half hour. That was 15 minutes shorter. So I look forward to sorting this case tonight. And then the last 3 videos in my collection update so far, honestly, I could probably do them all tomorrow because they'd all be quicker and easier to check how many titles I need to show. But anyway, I will catch you in the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I do try and respond to comments when I see them, which is whenever I upload. I take a second to check my comment section on things and respond. But yeah, by tomorrow I probably will have finished Stargate Universe Season 1 because I've been going through it pretty quickly. The episode I just finished before I came up and did this had to do with a hallucination-inducing alien tick, and that was interesting. Like the insect tick. So that was really strange. But there's a lot of strange stuff that happens in that show. So, yeah. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.